let's get this show on the road. Hello everyone, my name is Daniel and my head is cut off. That looks 10 billion times better. And actually it doesn't really look that different. Hey guys, what's up? So today we've got an awesome unboxing that I'm so excited about it, I just can't wait. So I finally decided to go out and get another camera, even though I just bought one like 6 months ago. If you want to check out the review on that I just did, here's a card if you want to go check out the unboxing on the Canon EOS Rebel T6i, which is currently what I'm filming on right now. The camera that I'm currently filming on shoots 1080p at 30 frames per second. Well, okay, technically it shoots like 29.97 frames per second, which is pretty much almost the same thing, but you get the point. Everyone has been shooting in 4K recently, and by everyone I mean all of these YouTubers that can afford to go out and buy whatever they want, and although I can't do that, it irked me so bad that I decided to actually take the switch and go to Sony. So the camera that I have purchased is the Sony a6300, which is the mirrorless camera that I wasn't sure. I've been staring at this thing in the store for like a month trying to decide if it's something that I wanted to buy. And after finally deciding to switch to 4K, this is one of the better choices, and I'm going to tell you why. The Sony a6300 not only shoots in 4K, but the sensor that it has on it is a 6K sensor that actually downscales to 4K. So not only are you getting 4K, but it's extra crisp, and even if you wanted to downscale that even more to 1080p, then it's going to be an awesome, crisp, smooth image, and it's going to be a noticeable increase in quality as far as videoing and anything that you need to video. Now, aside from the numbers here, we could look at numbers all day long. My EOS Rebel T6i has 24 megapixels, and this camera has 24 megapixels. But one of the big difference that I wanted this for, and a lot of you will probably want this for the same reason, Sony is noticeably better with their low light shootings. So when I say low light shootings, one of the main things that has to deal with that is the ISO count. The ISO on the a6300 ranges from 100 to 25,600. Now that essentially raises the amount of light that is let into the lens of the camera and gives you a brighter image or a brighter exposure. There is so many different tricks and turns that you can do in the manual settings on a DSLR that is going to give you brighter light. If you want to be able to shoot in low light, you can open up the sensor on the lens, or you can change the shutter speed. All of those work harmoniously together to give you the shot that you desire. It is just really like the intensity that I have when I buy electronics is just ridiculous, and it's just awesome. Okay, so with my experience in opening up cameras, one of the first things that you're going to be greeted with is paperwork, which is your user's manual and pretty much everything you need. Okay, so let's just rip it open. Actually, let's not rip this though. I'm gonna set this neatly aside because one of these days I might actually read it. I'm gonna pull all of these cables out, and then we're slowly gonna go over them together. And by slowly, I mean it's probably gonna be not that slow. Okay, so now that I've shown you what comes in the box, let's actually pull out the camera, and then I really want to give you a good close-up of this. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Because I am. If I can get my hands around it, it's kind of awkward to hold if you're trying to get a good grip on it from the sides. Ta-da! Wow, it looks really small on camera, but I promise you it's not extremely small. Like, this thing is compact, obviously, because it's a mirrorless camera. So you're going to be able to take it places with you a lot easier than packing up a gigantic DSLR camera box. But one of the things that you're going to have to take into consideration with this is that the screen doesn't flip out all the way to where you can see it. That's as far as it goes. Now, sometimes that's a big deal breaker when you're talking about vlogging, or if you're talking about like getting started on YouTube and you want to get your first camera and you just want to get everything in one box. Because a lot of people, when they have these cameras, they also buy an external monitor, which eventually I'll get one. Almost every single Sony camera, if not all Sony cameras, under this model, the Sony a6300, does not have a headphone jack. That was one of the big things that I absolutely have to have, because not only do I need to have good quality audio at this point going forward with my YouTube channel, but I really need to make sure that I don't get problems like I did previously, because a lot of you guys actually commented on my videos and said that the audio sucked in the previous videos that I did a long time ago before I fixed it. So that is something heavily to consider when buying a camera. Do you want an external mic? Yes, that is something that you want. Do you want a camera that's gonna have an external mic port? Absolutely. If you want an external mic, I mean, that kind of goes hand in hand, but you need to write that down on your list when you're looking for a camera, especially if you're looking for YouTube, because the quality that's getting jumped up, I know a lot of people say that they don't have to have good quality in order to make good videos. To an extent, yes. Why am I buying this? Because I'm a brat. Although I already have a camera, I really just want to start shooting 4K. I wouldn't go anything below 1080p, because that's pretty much like the lower end of what is considered standard for these days. You don't have to have 4K. I don't want you to think that at all. But it doesn't hurt. If you know how to use it and you use it well, then, you know, that's awesome. I love my Canon camera. I'm never gonna stop using it. I'm gonna have it set up in one room to where I can just come in and start filming, and then I'm probably gonna have this set up in another room. We'll see how that goes. Eventually, I would like to do a video. So other than that, I mean, I think that I have done a fantastic job in unboxing this, and I actually can't wait to film another video as soon as I get done with this one with this camera. And by now, the way that I'm gonna do this, my past couple of videos have actually been 4K by now if you're watching this. So instead of you having to wait for me to come out with a different vlog, I tried to make it a little convenient for you. Go check out my previous video. It was, the entirety of it was shot with this camera. And then the couple of previous videos by then will have been shot with this camera as well. So that way it gives you an idea of the quality and what you are looking for. So that's it. Alright, so if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Put a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this camera, or what camera are you using? What works well for you? Let's just make this a whole big sharing community here. And then also, please subscribe. I mean, I love you guys, and I love making videos, and I want to keep doing this for you guys. So, you know, subscribe. Also, check out these two videos here. I love all of you. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.